Aaron just covered the plans with what we were having tonight. Not last Wednesday, but the Wednesday before. Am I coming home? We're going to the gym? You mean like for the last 6 Wednesdays? Morning. So the confusion was the fact that Aaron has an appointment after work and that we'll be going to the gym later, whereas I was still under the impression that regardless when he comes home, we're going to the gym afterwards. That's all I was thinking. So I was like, that's what happens all the time, regardless of what time. Because I didn't do anything with the time. It was like, that's what it happens. So Aaron was particularizing when I had no idea he was doing that.
And 2 weeks ago, we had a 5 or 10 minute phone call while I was at therapy, trying to figure out, well, am I going without you? Are you bi? Are you really into going? Do you really want to go? And we wound up going with, wait, traffic's gonna be awful. I'll just go when you get home.
Yeah. I think when we're having conversations, you think I'm under a lot more importance than I am.
For a long time, we didn't talk on the phone.
Well, yes. Part of the issue is like, I just don't... I have a lot of issues recently with people getting back in a timely fashion to texting. And I'm like, it's so much easier if I just call them because they either answer their phone or they don't. I can text them, they can get back to me 6 hours later. Not that you would, but it's like, do I get a hold of him about texting on Snapchat? Snapchat, he's not found something for 2 days. But I'm so used to talking to everyone else on Snapchat. So I gotta text Aaron, do I Facebook message him? Oh, that just uses data, I'm gonna call him. That's pretty much how things go.
I mean, we do have unlimited minutes.
That's also why. One of the things I posted to Facebook is that the 36 is a funky age because you spent exactly the same amount of time outside of life's tutorial as you did in. Most of that time is trying to figure out what the tutorial didn't teach you.
Yeah, it is.
You get... You know, in a weird way, it's sort of like you tell, it's like people, and it's true when you get like, you know, like the interns around here, or just people come fresh out of college and they're like, okay, I'm ready to start my life. And
wait, how do we do laundry?
Or that, what? But anyways, I get it. Willie's brought that one up to me too. Is not that I don't know how to do laundry.
Right.
That certain other people don't know how to do laundry that he's met. And they're like 22 years old. No, but what I'm kind of talking about is like, what's a deposit? Payments? Like they've heard of it, but they never had to worry about setting them up. You know, not to mention when you get out of college, at least a lot of these kids, they're like, okay, I'm fresh to start in the new world, blah, 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 I'm gonna be an adult, I'm gonna get a good job, and you have crippling debt. Like, you're starting. I mean, to an extent, you have a 22-year tutorial at that point, but still, you're leaving a semblance of a tutorial in crippling debt, you know, and that's how it is in America. We're starting on like hard mode. Not a lot of people, but a good chunk of people. And the older generation is sitting here like, dude, why, I'm starting on hard mode. Why are you starting on hard mode? That's the only option you gave me. Are they in for service? Usually there's a whole crap ton of bikes right there. There was last night. There isn't this morning. Came up to do a raid right as Aaron was getting home from work.
Yeah.
It's also 7:47. There's nobody on the platform. Did the train just come by?
Well, I saw one go by, but I think it was the half-past one.
Yeah, this is very strange. The day after my birthday, and it's like, everything's like spooky.
I wouldn't call this spooky.
Well, you've called things other things before, and I'm like, I don't know. So, spooky, eerie, death-rattlingly to my soul. I don't know how exaggeration works too terribly well. At least common exaggeration. I know how exaggeration works. I can exaggerate like the best of them, but some people say it.
You're the best exaggerator you know, bar none.
Well, some people say exaggerations all the time. But of course, then again, you know, I must take an extreme shower to be extremely clean, because if you aren't extreme, you aren't noticed.
Yeah.
Which is another symptom of that being unique, but really actually being very, very bland as a person. The only reason why we technically have basics nowadays is because people have accepted their bland nature and live with it. Either that or people have got people have gotten down to the point where they just don't care that they are exhibiting their blandness.
Yeah.
I guess the mean term could be too stupid to act differently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, the same thing could be said about autistics. They're too inept to act normal. In some cases, it's pretty true.
Yeah.
You are so clueless. You've never been able to figure out any pattern to anything. You just sort of do your own thing. You took Zyrtec, right?
Yeah.
It's probably just a high puff amount that's going on. It's not going to be nearly as hot today.
Still, so.
It was also significantly colder last night than you were up shivering this morning.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I wasn't sure what you remember in the...
I was up 10, 15 minutes before my alarm.
Which alarm?
First.
Oh.
And then came back to bed because it's cold.
FYI, you never left the bed. I woke up at 5:20.
What time did I get up and pee then?
Like 6:15. 5 minutes after your third alarm. And then you went straight into the shower.
Bye.
And then he just turned, oh shit, he just turned into a motor mouth right after. And I was like, oh yeah.
Willie just like tripped, and I was like, please don't bust out your knee like that kid. It was a week later, he's still talking about that kid.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if the medics can get me here. He's like, leave him. Give him a forward. Come on, man, you.
We just,
He's like, I did legs yesterday.
we just got done at the hill. You did 30, because I had to take a long breather, get my thing, but I did 24. We had a exhausted argument as to whether or not it was 10 or 11, and I said, fuck it, let's go with 10. I'll always go with the less one and finish out the number.
I didn't even know that was an argument. I was trying to figure it out because I was counting off of yours.
Oh.
And I just knew I was 3 in front of you, so that's why I was trying to figure it out.
Yeah, because
when you took your break, I had done 1, and then you took your break again, and I had done 3. That's why I was trying to figure out where you are, because you know I don't count.
yeah. Well, I did 6. I remember I did 6 because I was disappointed that I didn't get to 8 and had to go take some water. And then after the next 4, I had to go take my puffs.
I don't try to keep track until like the teens. And then when in the teens, I'll usually ask like, where are we at?
Yeah.
And I start feeling a little fatigue, like, all right, we've been doing this for a while, where are we at?
But it was like, I sat there and I started counting down in German once I hit 14.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Because if he's at 10, I'm at 14. But if he's at 11, I'm at 15.
Yeah. And I was like,
Oh.
oh.
So I was like, cool, 14.
Yeah. But we both beat records.
Yeah. So either we did 24 and 30, or we did 25 and 31. Either way.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
So, for sure we hard counted 24 and 30.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. It's a minimum, not necessarily a maximum. Are you trying to ollie off of it?
No, I was gonna.
What is is the ollie just the...
He's popping.
Oh.
He's popping.
What's the one where they like flip it like around its axis?
Kick flip?
That's a kick flip.
I'm gonna skateboard.
Which actually really funny is if... Oh! I was gonna say, if you get over into like Germany or something, they actually... A lot of people skateboard.
I know.
You can just pick one up and go around town.
Right?
But
I've been thinking about getting another one, but when I used to get hurt skateboarding. Like I've dislocated my shoulder 3 times, and only once was from football.
But when I was just browsing through, there was, I already forgot where they were from. The team that I sent you.
Oh. That the Eagles.
Oh yeah, they're from Turkey.
Yeah.
The Yeditepe
Yeah.
Yeditepe Eagles or something like that. Yeah, they're looking for running back and wide receiver from anywhere, and I'm like, right there.
Hopefully, I sent them a tape. I told them like
it may take them a bit to get back to you.
Oh yeah,
but
I don't expect anything anytime soon because the season's not till next year, right?
Yeah, and as long as it's in their mailbox, they'll see it.
Yeah, and then I can just send them another one from the end of this season too.
Yeah, but like I said, on your actual birthday, they'll send you an email and say, hey, you get a free day. Just go in and
Just abuse
search.
it? Yeah.
Just abuse it. Send out all the messages.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna send out. Cause like, what's the message cap? I've never
10.
Because I've only sent out like 2 or 3.
The thing is, it's a really weird system.
'Cause you have,
It's
like,
number
less
of profiles,
searches and messages,
messages
right?
sent,
Yeah.
and messages read are all capped at 10 and they're shared.
Yeah, so you usually have less profile views than you do. Because counting your profile counts as a view, doesn't it?
No,
Oh, it doesn't?
viewing
Okay.
your own profile doesn't count.
Okay, good.
But if you browse like 10 teams, you can't send any messages out.
Yeah. Oh, so you have to send your messages within those 10 views.
Yeah,
That's messed up.
it's
Once you're the cap on one, you're capped on all, basically.
view 3 teams, send out 3 messages, and if they get back to you, view 3 messages, there's 9.
Oh, that's.
Or just do it once a day.
Yeah.
But on your birthday,
I usually only go on
Spam.
there if I get like an email message from like my email. Because I've connected to where if I could get a notification or message.
yeah,
I only check it then usually.
yeah,
Or when you send me something like a team is interested in positions I play. And I'm like,
yeah. I haven't found too much, but again, there's a lot of teams that aren't looking for them right now because, like, Germany's still in their season.
That's why I know like their season doesn't end until like.
But you're in September, right?
Yeah.
So their season's definitely going to be done, and they're going to be like gearing up for the next one.
Yeah.
So
It'd be awesome, dude. It'd be an amazing opportunity.
that's that for today. I got to go grocery shopping. My arms are so tired. Oh my God, this little hill is so dying.
It was worse than the other.
As a final note, those black cleats work very well on the hill. Very well.
You like those cleats on the night.
New cleats, new PR.